Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to what I'm making this and starting this is going to be like a weekend reading vlog. I have been a bit at MIA. There has been some very personal stuff going on, so I've taken a couple weeks of vlogging off. It's currently Thursday, the 16th of February, so I've not been gone for that long, but in that time, dealing with everything that's going on, I've not done any reading. When I last checked in with you guys, I was reading Gallant, and I'm kind of soft DNFing it. Not really enjoying it. Middle grade's really not my thing, so I don't see the point of making myself slumpy when I'm already kind of feeling slumpy with life stuff. I don't want to be slumpy with reading things. But I did start this. I can't even remember if I vlogged about this or not, but I started The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. I only got 8 pages in, so I've not even made a dent in this. From the 8 pages that I read, I really enjoyed. They were all right. So yeah. In this vlog, I'm not really sure what it's going to contain. It's just going to be a random smash of reading and just kind of like a really chilled vlog, because I'm resting and stuff just now and not working because of stuff going on, and yeah, it's been a lot going on. So I just thought, instead of putting too much pressure on myself and doing a weekly vlog, I'm just gonna try and do like a weekend one and see how I'm feeling and how I get on. This vlog might not even end up becoming public, because this might be the only clip that I film for it. We don't know. But I want to do some reading. I need some escapism, and reading is the best way for me to do that. So I'm trying to hold myself accountable by filming this vlog. So I really want to get The Outsiders finished. Today's Thursday, but it is currently 7:36. I've just woke up from a 3-hour nap, and I feel like I could read for a couple of hours. I'm just making myself some dinner though, because I have not had dinner yet. But I want to get a chunk of this read, and then I'm not really sure what I'm in the mood for. This is the really hard part, hard bit for me just now. I don't know what I'm in the mood for, because the mood is weird in my life just now, so I don't really know what I'm wanting. So The Outsiders, I want to try and finish this in this vlog. I mean, it's only 136 pages or something, 137 pages. So, I mean, that should be quite doable. That's not a massive achievement. Well, it feels like a massive achievement to me right now with everything going on. But, it doesn't sound too mental. It's nice and manageable, and nice and manageable is what I feel I need right now. But like I said, I want to film this vlog and start it so that hopefully I can hold myself accountable. I also wanted to let those of you who watch my videos that maybe don't have me on Twitter, I'm Katie F. No, I'm saying Katie on Twitter. Yes, I am. I kind of update there if I'm not going to be uploading vlogs and things, so I did share there that I had some personal stuff going on and I wasn't going to be vlogging. So this video is also, the start of this video is for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter and don't know that obviously I was taking a small break, and I have not disappeared. I am still here. It's just a bit overwhelmed with things that are going on. But yes, I am going to stop chatting. I don't know how long this video is going to be. If it's really long, well done me. Well done future me if it is very long. But if it's a short one, it is what it is. But yes, the point of this is for me to get some reading done and to share some books with you guys and talk about them. So here we go. The longest intro ever. Good morning, my beautiful people, and happy Friday. I am still off work today. I'm just resting, I'm chilling. I'm not allowed to do any cleaning, any tidying, nothing. I've literally got to sit on my bum, which is what I've been doing for the last 2 days. So I thought, what better way? This is such a weird, a weird thing. What better way than to try and do a chunk of reading today? Last night I ended up knitting one square for part of a blanket that I've been promising to knit for quite some time. So I did a little time lapse of me knitting that one square, and then I basically went to bed. No reading was achieved yesterday. But I did knit one square, so that was something. But yeah, I am wanting to read for at least 6 hours today. I want to do like a little challenge to myself to read for 6 hours because I am really lacking on the reading front this month, and it's the 17th of February, and I want to have books to share with you guys on my February wrap up. And I can't currently do that right now because I think I've only finished one book, and I can't even tell you what that one book is. I can't even remember. Flowers for Algernon. Is that the only book I finished this month? Pretty sure it is. So I don't want to make a video just being like, I read this one book, thank you, goodbye. So I need to get more proactive and get outside of my own head and get back to reading. So my challenge today is I am going to set myself at least 6 hours minimum of reading time. It's really early in the day. It's 8:05. Got the whole day. It's a really windy, rubbish day today. There's like bins flying about everywhere. And it's pretty much perfect reading weather. I mean, I can't go anywhere anyway, but it's a nice little ambient sound. I found some reading sprints that are 12 hours long, so at least if I watch half of that, that's fine. But if I want to read for longer, then I have that option. But I am going to watch the start of these reading sprints and like the chatty bit, and then I'm going to pick up the Outsiders, and I'm not sure if these are going to be hour sprints they're doing or 45-minute sprints. We're just going to have to wait and see. But basically, every time I check in today, I'm going to tell you what my timer is up to, because I always time how much I read, because I have a spreadsheet that I fill in how many pages I do a day and how long I've read for and how long I've listened to audiobooks and things for. So I'm always timing when I'm reading. So it's easy to keep track of. So I am basically going to update you every time I come here. Only if I've been reading. If I've not been reading, then that's terrible. But I want to hold myself accountable. I want to do a little challenge, and I really want to read some books. And I don't have anything else to do apart from sit and feel sorry for myself, and I really don't want to do that. So this is the plan. So here we go. 6-hour reading challenge. Let it commence. So I have been reading for an hour and 30 minutes so far. It is about 11:05. Obviously that timing does not make sense because the last time I spoke to you guys it was like 8, but I've been on the phone to Daniel and I've been on the phone to my sister, so that is what took up most of my time. But I have made progress, so I've read for an hour and 30 minutes and I'm now on page 60. I'm really enjoying this. It's not really a fast read. I think the writing in this is quite small, so I feel like it's taken me a lot longer to read each page, which is why I feel like I've not really achieved a lot in an hour and 30 minutes. I think I've only read, 54 pages? Oh, 54 pages. I started on page 8. So yeah, no, 52 pages. So that's not actually bad in an hour and 30 minutes. I would kind of like to get about 50 or 60 pages done in an hour, but I am also a slow reader, so we can't expect miracles here. But yeah, I think I could be finished this in maybe 2 hours, maybe. But I am going to continue reading. The wind is still absolutely wild outside. It's meant to be like this until about 3 o'clock. So there's a lot of like wind blowing stuff about and things like battering off the windows and like leaves all over the place. So it's a really weird atmosphere to be reading in. But like I said, I am really enjoying this book. It is very interesting to see from the side of the greasers and kind of them always feeling under attack and the things that they've got to like deal with on a daily basis and basically living in fear that they're always going to be jumped. It's a very good plot. I really like the characters. You've got Johnny, who is like this scared boy who has been in a couple of incidents, and it has basically affected the way that he lives his life. And then you've got Ponyboy, who's the main character. He's 14 years old. He's got older brothers, and basically the older brothers are like the top of the greasers, maybe. They're the ones that get in all the fights and everything, and poor little Ponyboy just kind of wants to live his life, wear a leather jacket, and not really worry about that type of things. He's not violent, he's not horrible in any way, shape or form, and he just doesn't really want to be involved in that side of the greaser part. But unfortunately, wearing the greaser jacket means that it comes with all the other bad things that he does not like. So I am really enjoying this. I've said that about 3 or 4 times, so I apologize. And I'm on page 60, like I said, so I'm not far off the halfway point. I'm gonna read for like another hour and a half, and then I'll maybe check in again with you guys, because I don't want to just give you updates all the time. But we are well on our way to our 6 hours of reading. Well, we're an hour and 13 minutes in, but it's an hour and 13 minutes more than I did yesterday, because I did no reading yesterday, and this vlog is to hold me accountable. So here we go, back to The Outsiders. So a little update, it is currently 5:15 in the evening, so I have been vlogging for some time. Well, I have been enjoying the day for some time. I have just finished this, so I've read 127-28 pages today, which is pretty impressive. I read for 2 hours and 55 minutes, so I am almost halfway to my 6 hours of reading time that I wanted to do today. I am rating this a 3.5, I think. The story was really good. I really enjoyed it. I just feel like if I was maybe, I don't know, brought up in the time that this was like set in, that I would maybe enjoy it more. I think looking from a point of view where we didn't really have greasers or anything, like in my sort of growing up time, because there was like mods and all this sort of stuff, we didn't really have that when I was growing up in the 90s. So I feel like I couldn't relate to it a huge amount. There's not a lot of relating that I could make, because I'm not a violent person, and violence isn't, I don't see violence as the answer to anything, whereas the characters in this kind of got off a little bit on violence, and that violence played a really big part in this, like carrying blades and things like that. That's obviously not a life that I've ever lived, which I'm obviously very fortunate to be in a position that I've never lived that. But yeah, so it's 3.5 stars for me, but it's quite a strong 3.5 stars. It's literally just like below a 4-star. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I've read it, and that's the 3rd classic for the year, so who am I? Next I'm gonna pick up Saga Volume 9, because I want to reread that, because I've got Saga Volume 10 that I've not read yet, and I cannot remember what happened to Saga 9. I read that when that first came out, so I'm gonna read those 2 volumes, and that'll maybe take me like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to them done, and then I'm gonna start another book, but I have no idea what I'm gonna start next. But I just thought I would check in and let you guys know. Good morning, my beautiful people, and happy Saturday. It is really early in the morning. It's 6:45. Right, Ziggy, you'll just have to wait for your breakfast. And yeah, I didn't do the full 6 hours yesterday. I ended up doing 3 hours and 10 minutes. So I am recovering from something just now. Ziggy, you're gonna have to move out of the way, please. I'm recovering from something just now, so I am not going to be so hard on myself, and basically I'm going to extend my 6 hours and make it 8 hours and do the rest of the hours today. I really need to give someone their breakfast, because they are being really annoying. So I'm going to get a head start. I started Saga, I think I got on to issue 2 of volume 9, so I am going to blast out volume 9, volume 10 this morning, and then I need to decide what I'm going to do main book wise. I did do a TBR for this month, but I'm just really not feeling the things that I want to read. Apart from Hosab, I really want to read that, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to finish that before the end of the month, because today's the 18th. And then I would have to do a dedicated reading vlog on that as well. And I don't know if I want to give myself that much pressure just now. What are you eating? No. The life of cats. So yes, I am going to go and get the dishwasher out to get these boys fed, make myself a cup of tea and get sitting down and get Saga volume 9 and 10 out of the way, and that's how we're going to start this Saturday. So this is probably going to be a bit of a longer vlog than I originally planned, but there we are. It's kind of turning into like a weekend vlog. So just finished volume 9, 5-star as always with Saga. I don't know if I'd read Saga volume 9 before. I really don't remember any of this, and I would have bought this as soon as it came out, so have I just totally forgot to pick this up? It would not surprise me if that was the case. But yes, 5 stars, and now I'm going to move on to volume 10, and it is still really early in the morning. I think it's 7:35, so there is still so much of the day left, and I've read for 24 minutes so far today. So we are aiming to try and read for 4 or 5 hours. That is the aim. I think after today I'm going to end the vlog, because I don't want it to become like this massive week-long vlog. This is a no pressure kind of situation, just felt like doing a little vlog over a couple of days. So yes, I am gonna get volume 10 read now. So some time has passed. I have showered. It is 12:15. I have been reading for an hour and 15 minutes today, which is not a huge amount, but I have finished Saga volume 10 and it's a 5-star. I don't think I've rated any of the Saga volumes any less than 5 stars because I love the story. It's weird, it's quirky. If you want to read a story about really weird things in space with interbred species and lots of graphic weird sex, then Saga is maybe for you, so pick it up. I love Saga and I highly recommend it to anyone. If you are faint-hearted and quite tame, then you might not enjoy it, but otherwise you should do. But yeah, so I've read for an hour and a half and now I'm stuck in the predicament that I genuinely don't know what I want to read next. I really want to read House of Sky and Breath. Tony has literally just finished it and is like raving about it, saying how amazing it was. Obviously, House of Earth and Blood, I bloody loved it. It's like my favourite book of all time. I really want to read the second one, but I just don't know if I want to dedicate time to do a dedicated reading vlog, because that obviously takes up a lot of time and I couldn't not do one for that because I've done one for all the Sarah J Maas so far. So that's kind of the predicament I'm in. It was on my TBR for this month though, and it's the 18th of February. So I could potentially get that read and finished this month in 10 days? Yeah, I probably could get it done in 10 days. And I could get a really big chunk of it done today. So it's just whether I am ready to dedicate my time to a dedicated reading vlog again. I think I will, because I'm very excited. But it does mean that this vlog, I obviously won't be sharing updates, but I will be telling you guys how much I'm reading and my progress and the pages and how I'm feeling about it, but obviously not sharing spoilers. Whereas I will share all the spoilers in a dedicated reading vlog. So I think Sky and Breath is maybe going to be the winner. Yeah, I think it's going to be. And it's only 12, so there's still a good amount of reading time. Daniel's not finished work until later on, so Daniel probably won't be around to 5 or 6, so that's like a good solid chunk of reading time. And I've only technically got to read for another 2 hours and 45 minutes to get my goal of the day, and then I will have read 7 hours this weekend, well, this couple of days in the vlog that I've done, which is good considering I was kind of slumpy and not reading anything and have had a really poor reading month. So yes, watch this space, because it could all change. Also, I've not brushed my hair since I've washed it, so I should probably do that too. I picked up House of Sky and Breath. I am 36 pages in so far. Literally not even made a dent. Today I want to get where that yellow tab is. Seems quite ambitious. That's 273 pages, I believe. So I want to get roughly to that mark today. I've only read for 2 hours so far. I've just passed the 2 hour mark. So I've got another 2 hours to go to get to the mark that I wanted to get to today. But it is currently, what time are we on? I feel like my watch is frozen. We're on 2:56, so it's still really early on in the day. So if I continue reading up until 5, I will have reached my 4 hour goal. And then I think once I've done that, I am going to finish this vlog, because I am doing a dedicated reading vlog for Sky and Breath, and I don't want to put too much pressure on myself and have 2 vlogs going at the same time. Plus, if I focus on the Sky and Breath vlog, it means that I might finish this book quicker and you guys might get that vlog quicker, which would be really good. This vlog has just kind of been like a random stramash of like me making myself challenges and then just doing a lot of reading and holding myself accountable. Like I said at the start, I have a lot of things going on just now, and daily vlogging is something that I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to do. I am recovering from having surgery done, so I am basically sitting on my bum and my brain's kind of being kind of like all over the place, and it's just kind of nice to be able to like let loose and like read again, not let loose like and go out and be dancing or anything like that, because I'm literally sitting on my bum. But it is nice to be able to escape into a book again. And House of Sky and Breath is not something that I thought I was going to be doing this weekend, but here we are. If I hadn't done this reading vlog, then I wouldn't have got the momentum going with reading, got myself out of my slump, and then basically started it. I think I was slumpy because I finished Crescent City and it was amazing, and it's my favourite book, House of Earth and Blood. So I think that is possibly why I am excited again about reading House of Sky and Breath, because I'm straight back into that world, so it's good. I will be doing no spoilers or anything regarding that in the next couple of hours when I'm doing this vlog. But my House of Sky and Breath will be full of spoilers. So if you want to watch that when it's out, I don't know when it'll be out, it just depends when I finish this, then there will be spoilers there. So please don't watch it if you have not read it. Hello my beautiful people, and happy Sunday. I failed yet again at that challenge that I set myself yesterday. I read for 3 hours and got about 84 pages into House of Sky and Breath. It doesn't even look like I've made a dent in that whatsoever, but never mind. I am away to read. I've had a really chilled morning. I spent a lot of the morning on the phone to my sister for like a good couple of hours, and then I made breakfast or brunch, and now I'm just kind of like gonna do some reading. I was going to say I've just sat down, but I mean I've been sitting down all day. I am still recovering. I am still doing nothing. I've got so much housework to do and I just cannot do it just now, so I'm just sitting on my bum. So yeah, I am gonna continue this vlog through to today. It's become a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a 4-day vlog. And like I've said before, it's a bit of a stramash, but it's just because I'm in like recovery time and it's a bit of a weird time. So I'm going to continue with House of Sky and Breath and just kind of see how the day goes. I think I'm maybe going to film up till about 5 or 6 this evening and then get it edited and then upload it tomorrow for you guys to see it. I am working on my dedicated reading vlog, which broken record, I've already said this, sorry. I am working on that just now, so try not to put too much pressure on myself. I've also lost my pink glasses, like I have no idea where they are. Then I remembered about these ones, so I've put them back on because I've not worn them for ages, but I miss my pink ones. I've obviously put them down somewhere and I just cannot remember where I've put them. Does anyone else do that with their glasses? Literally put them down in like really random places and then don't know where you've put them. So I'm going to get reading. Tori has sprints on today because Becca is away. So I'm going to pop that on the telly and read with the girls. Hello my beautiful people. Today has been a fail. I have done some reading though. So I have made a slightly bigger dent. I'm on page 136 of House of Sky and Breath. Absolutely loving it so far. Was a bit confused at the start, but now is making a bit more sense. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, this afternoon kind of became a write-off because I decided I was going to go for a nap, and then I slept for like 3.5 hours. So it is now about 5:30, and basically I'm going to finish the vlog here. Sorry it has been a bit all over the place, but I have done a lot of reading. So I read S.E. Hinton's The Outsiders, I read Sagas Volume 9 and 10, and I started on House of Sky and Breath. So it has been a productive reading time. This vlog has brought me out of my slump, which is what I wanted to do, and got me distracted and got me reading again. But yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm really sorry that I've been away. Like I said, a lot of stuff's been going on. I've had an operation, I'm resting, and yeah, there's just going to be maybe random videos for the next 6 weeks because I've got 6 weeks of recovery in front of me. So it just really depends how those 6 weeks go and just the process and what's going to happen at the different stages of this recovery. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this though, and I will see you all hopefully soon. Until next time, that's Ziggy just falling off the TV. Bye!